Chris Thompson, the voice of Blinded by the Light, the Manfred Mann version of that Bruce Springsteen song, talks about the highest and lowest points in his career. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music.
High point of your career? What's the highest point? Is it hearing Blinded by the Light the first time, or what was it?
I think the high point for me was when Harry Maloney, our manager, came in and went, "Guys, we're number one in America." And I said, "Let's get some champagne." And Chris Slater and Manfred said, "Who's going to pay for it?"
No.
Absolutely. That's absolutely true. And I went, "You know what? I'll pay for it." But that's Manfred and Chris Slater. That was just, how they were. But that I think that was a high point for me because, yeah, it was a life-changing moment.
Yeah.
We were number one in America, a young boy from Hamilton, New Zealand. That was it.
Yeah. Did you call anybody? You must have made calls.
I called my mother.
Yeah. And congratulations, man. That was nice. And everything was perfect. The album cover was perfect. The sequence of song, everything, that was just one of those, if you didn't have it, your friend had it. It was just a moment in time. Hardest part of your career, what was the hardest for you looking back?
The hardest part of my career.
Number one was the best, but what was the most challenging, maybe?
I think probably making the First Night album. I think that was the hardest thing for me. Trying to balance the band and Richard and find the songs and just, I felt like I was digging myself into this huge hole. And it was very, very hard for me to make that record.
Well, I ran out and bought it and was very happy with it. I understand that. Oh, go ahead.
I've had other hard times, but mainly to do with, working so hard on something and it not being successful. But, that's just part of being a musician. So,
yeah. Speaking of Brian May, sorry to interrupt you. What was that like touring with his band?
Fantastic. We had a lovely time. It was the easiest gig I ever did. I mean,
why?
Like babysitting. If Brian felt like he couldn't sing a song, he's a very nice guy, Brian, very proud, very serious about himself as an artist. But he was worried about singing a couple of the songs. So if he ever felt like he couldn't do it, then I just sang that. But I ended up by most of the time playing cowbell and singing background vocals with Cozy and Neil Murray and Jamie Moses and Brian, of course. Fantastic fun.
We'll have more from Chris Thompson in the next few days. And if you're a member of our Patreon, you'll get access to the entire interview in the next few days. Make sure you comment on our video, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos on social media. We love it when you do that. We appreciate that. Join us every Friday for Friday Night Live. Sometimes we have guests. We always have a good topic. But if you want to support the channel, there are links in the description. You can join our Patreon as mentioned. You can make a donation, buy a t-shirt, spread the word. We'd appreciate that. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music.